Hi, and welcome to Best in Tesla. So there has been a lot of talk about Tesla service over the last couple of weeks. We have seen people talk about how Tesla is rotting from the inside out because of bad service and Tesla does not have enough service centers and so on and so on. But I actually think this is a big misunderstanding about Tesla's service, and many are starting to see just how innovative Tesla is when it comes to the electric car, the powertrain, the production speed of an EV, and the new 4680 batteries, their factories, and so on and so on and so on. But it seems that many are totally overlooking the innovation that Tesla has done in the way the automotive industry does service. And this caused a lot of confusion and misunderstanding, but I do think Tesla is on the right path here, and soon we will see the rest of the auto industry follow Tesla's lead. They are just not where Tesla is today, therefore it's very difficult to even compare Tesla's way of doing service to legacy automakers, because there are almost no similarity between how service was done and is still being done for your ICE vehicles in traditional repair shop compared to how Tesla does it for their fleet of 100% pure EVs with their very different service centers and mobile service. And I have just had some first-hand experience of Tesla service, and I have been driving my Tesla for over 113,000 kilometers now, so I would like to share my personal experience of Tesla service and try to explain Tesla's new innovative way of doing service that needs to be understood. So let's check it out and let's dive right in. So firstly, I just want to talk about all the bad things that we hear about Tesla's service. That is not unique to Tesla. The ones that are having bad experience will make the most noise than all the rest that have good experience. But you will be able to find bad experience with every car company. I know people that don't want to buy Volkswagen anymore because they have experienced bad service. I even know a person that has sued Audi because of their issues with their Audi e-tron that Audi wouldn't fix and the repair shop didn't know how to fix. The list goes on and on. You can always find someone that had a bad experience with Tesla, BMW, Volkswagen, Mercedes. You can just go on Trustpilot and see that there are many that thinks Mercedes have terrible service. But you can also find people that think Mercedes has the best service. So no matter what company on earth you're talking about, there will always be someone that will experience bad service and some that will experience good service. When it comes to Tesla, you can bet all your money it will always be blown out of proportion, especially in the mainstream media. But I have also seen people that have really experienced bad service with Tesla. So I'm not trying to say Tesla does not make bad service. I'm trying to say everyone does bad service now and then. It is inevitable. But Tesla service, in my opinion, and most others, are not worse than anyone else. Actually, Tesla continues to sit at the top spot of many studies of customer service satisfaction, both in the US, China, and here in Europe. So just to say Tesla has bad service and that's it, that is simply just not true. Maybe you have experienced bad service, but that does not mean that the rest of the 2 million Tesla owners have all experienced bad service and Tesla is rotting from the inside out. The statistics show us quite the opposite. That Tesla might even be very good at service compared to many other automakers. So with that out of the way, let's try to look at Tesla service and why I think this is the way to go in the future. So let's start with talking about Tesla Service Center and the amount they have, and after get into why Tesla's way of doing things is the new way that will be copied by others down the road. Because firstly, Tesla service centers are not just like any other repair shop. Tesla has done so much to optimize their workflow at their service centers, also because they don't have 30 different models that need 10,000 different components. All of this make Tesla service centers 4 times faster than traditional repair shops, while using 3 times less space than a normal repair shop. So just this fact alone means that you cannot compare one Tesla service center to one repair shop. It would be like one Tesla service to 4 repair shops if you could even do this comparison. But furthermore, we cannot compare the service that is needed for an ICE car to the service that is needed for an EV. We already know the maintenance the EV needs is far, far less than for the ICE car. But more importantly, you have some mandatory service check you need with your ICE car. Take me for example. My previous car was the Mazda 3, and my family and I drive about 40,000 kilometers per year, which means we have to make 2 mandatory service checks every year to keep our guarantee. So if I had been driving my Mazda 3 instead of my Tesla Model 3 for those 113,000 kilometers, I would already have made 5 mandatory service checks with Mazda and getting really close to number 6. So I would have to have scheduled 5 times that I have had to go to the repair shop, taking precious time out of my schedule. Meanwhile, with the Tesla, I have had 0 mandatory service check done. So the amount of service centers that is needed is far less than what we are used to with the ICE car. I have only had to go into the service center once, and that was because I had a broken antenna in the car in the beginning when we got the car that I needed to be swapped. And this is when I experienced the way you need to communicate with Tesla for the first time. And something everyone buying a Tesla should know, and something I think Tesla should make a bigger effort of communicating with new customers. Because when the antenna didn't work, I of course did what I would normally do to schedule a service at a repair shop. First I called them, but I didn't get through, so in my busy life I just sent them an email. But I never heard back. But then I remembered that I should always go through the app to schedule service with Tesla, so I did just that. And within a couple of hours they sent me an SMS saying that they could see that I had an over-the-air update available and wanted me to update to see if that helped the issue. So I did that, but that didn't help, so I wrote that back to them, and they did some more checking of the car over the air and said they think my antenna was broken and I needed to come in and get a new one, and that I should schedule that appointment through the app. So I did that, and I came in, and 30 minutes later the car was done. So this was when I learned first point of entrance to Tesla is through the app. The whole system is set up to you go through the app. Very important, and something every Tesla owner should know. Because now, after 113,000 kilometers, I got a message in the car saying that there was something wrong with the left attachment or something. I didn't understand the message, but it said service is needed. So all I did this time around was open the app that already knew about the issue in the car. So I just pressed service, request service, and there I could see the notification from the car. So I just pressed that. Then it asked me for a location, and I just pressed my location because that was where I were, and I work from home, so this is where I want them to come and fix the car. And then I choose a little later date because I was not in a hurry and I was going on a skiing holiday, and then I pressed order service and got a notification mail straight away confirming everything. And in the mail it also said, if you want to change anything, go through the app. If you want to do this, go through the app. Want to do that, go through the app. Try to go through the app. So this took less than 30 seconds. That was the only inconvenience I had because of this. 30 seconds on the app. Then the Tesla mobile service came to my home and fixed the issue. There was a wire in the driving seat that was about to break. Everything still worked, but it was about to break, so the service technician just put in a new version of the wire that had some rails on it so this would not happen again, all free of charge. But my Tesla could have been anywhere. I didn't need to be there. I could have been on the other side of the world and just opened the car with the app for the service team. But they came and fixed it, and that was it. Best service from an automaker I have ever experienced in my life. Because for me, I totally agree with Tesla. The best service is no service. I don't really want to communicate with my Tesla service center. I just want my car to work every day I get up. I want it to sit in my garage, be in charge, preheated and ready to go every morning as planned. Getting service done or maintenance is just in the way, especially if you have to go to a repair shop. The service I got done here only took 30 seconds of my precious time. Had this been my old master, I would have had to call them, make a schedule, come in with the car, pick up the car again, and just for them to pick up the phone would have taken more time than the 30 seconds I spent on the app. So this is what I think people are not always understanding. You don't call Tesla or email them. Always go through the app and they will pick up the phone and call you if needed. Then everything will run smoothly. Most of the times. So the amount of service centers Tesla need cannot be compared to any of the other guys that are mostly still selling ICE cars. But Tesla can and have changed the way we make service in the car industry. And therefore, Tesla doesn't need that many service centers because firstly, 90% of all issues can be identified over the air. So only 10% of issues you need to go into Tesla's service center to find out what is wrong with the car. And 80% of all issues can be fixed by Tesla's mobile service. So only 20% of all service that have to be made actually needs a service center. And we can also take away all the mandatory service checks as well that is no longer needed. So Tesla's customers only need a fraction of the service center than a normal OEM. But Tesla of course still need more service centers because right now there are still people that have a long drive to a Tesla service center if they need to come in. And Tesla is growing fast and of course need to grow their service accordingly. But it is not like Tesla don't know this. Tesla has all the data and knows everything about their fleet and the service that is needed. And they have been talking about this on many earnings calls. So they know. And in 2021 alone, Tesla grew their physical footprint of the Tesla service center by 35% and 40% of their mobile service. They are not slowing down, they are only speeding up. Tesla knows this and are doing something about it. They are trying all they can to grow their service as fast as possible. So I really think Tesla is looking at the numbers and can see this is not as big as an issue as some mainstream media or people on social media would like it to look like. They are number one in many customer satisfaction reports both in Europe, US and China. The service I personally have experienced has been the best I've ever tried and is the way that I want it to be going forward. I just want to spend 30 seconds if something is wrong with the car, and I want the mobile service to come to me to fix the car 80% of the time. Yes, service can always be better. No company is perfect and humans make mistakes. This is inevitable. And there will always be customers that get a Monday car that just doesn't work, who will never buy anything from that company ever again, whether that being Tesla or Audi or Mercedes or whoever. But I do think Tesla has invented a new way of doing service that works 80% of the time, and when all of the other guys will finally get to become a 100% EV company like Tesla, I think they will copy Tesla's way of doing service, because to someone like me that has just experienced how good and convenient Tesla's mobile service can be, I will never get a car that I need to go into a repair shop for mandatory service check or repairs. I want them to come to me. If that is not possible, I don't want their product because of the bad service I think that is compared to what I get with Tesla. So yet another reason why I still probably will not get anything else but a Tesla anytime soon, because no one else really has an integrated service operation like Tesla, where you just go in through an app and 30 seconds later you don't have to do anything else. I think Tesla has some of the best service on the planet, and customer reports shows it is not just me. And the better Tesla gets at building their cars that don't need service, the closer we get to Tesla saying that no service is the best service. But if you need service, I want them to check it over the air and come to me. So I don't think Tesla has problems or is rotting from the inside. They can always become better. But I think Tesla knows exactly what is going on. They are the ones that have all the data for all their cars, a digital twin in the sky, but there will of course be some growing pains when your company is growing as fast as Tesla is. But I think they have created the service of the future. Now people just need to understand how it works, and Tesla need to continue building up their service centers and mobile fleet, which they already are, and learn from the mistakes they have made. And I will bet that the other guys will follow in Tesla's footsteps here as well. Everyone will end up with a mobile service and app integration just like Tesla, or they will simply not be competitive. And thank you for watching. And until next time, take care out there and be nice.